Hi there everyone, it's Michelle Townsend here. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Michelle and we are a family channel, and we talk about like autism because my son is autistic. I have twins, the other a twin, my daughter is not autistic. She hasn't been diagnosed, but we are excited. It's only like 10 days until they actually start school now. So we're going to be talking about that and how we kind of like um feel basically. How do we feel about like our kids starting school? They haven't been in like education um since kind of March and that, and so I really wanted to talk about that kind of today, really, because they are going to be going to two separate schools, because Matthew will be going to a special needs one, and Rebecca will be going to a local primarily like a school. So it will be different for both of them. They won't be together. There will be no separate. I will be dropping, say, Matthew off, and my husband, Darren, will be dropping Rebecca off. So it's all going to be a little bit kind of weird, and but yeah, um, we have had really good communication, uh, say with the schools and that. Really happy, really happy with um, kind of like uh, Rebecca's school has a a Facebook a meeting. It's kind of where one of what was it? I think it's the main person who runs the foundation, because it's a kind of like a trust or like a foundation. They got like other schools in that. Um, so yeah, they're gonna be talking about kind of like what they are going to be doing to protect kind of like the staff and the kids and stuff. So I probably will be watching the replay of that. Like, hopefully there will be, because it's at like something like Wednesday at 2:30 or at 2 o'clock. So I really much I doubt whether I will be able to watch that, say live. But with kind of both of them, actually, we've had communication from their teachers, and that Matthew's had pictures sent through so that we can show him, sit down, show him his classroom, show him his teachers, and show him his classmates and that. And Rebecca had like the same, apart from the kids. Really, we had Zoom calls and that. So yeah, it's been really good. And I can't believe like the summer has gone really quick. What was it? The whole was so when we was kind of locked down here in the UK, before we was locked down 2 weeks before, Rebecca had kind of she was sent home because she had a fever, well, a temperature, which was just above kind of like normal, and so we just put it say down to that she was running about and stuff like that, and maybe she was just really hot, but no, yeah, we kind of had to keep her off, so we had to keep Matthew off as well, for 7 days, and we just said, do you know what? Nah, we will keep them off, and that's what. So they haven't been in education. I think their last day was probably a 3rd of March. So yeah, a long time, people, a long time. So yeah, we have tried our best to kind of put things in place. I would say that they have really both come on, literally. I can say for certain that kind of Matthew, his communication is amazing now. Like he's still non-verbal. So my son Matthew is autistic. He's classed as non-verbal, but he makes sounds. He can make words with his sounds and that, like saying "mummy" and that. Sometimes it's in context and sometimes it's not. Um, so and he can copy, which is a little bit of echolania. Um, so there's not much, but was it? I think was it within the next like a year we will see him probably have some more words. Fingers crossed. Um, so I'm hoping my kind of like hope for like this like say like academic no this education um career for Matthew will be to learn to communicate so that he can like tell other people um one what he wants, two how he like feels and that so his emotional and well-being needs are being met, which is going to be really hard because a lot of autistic people they find it really hard to like express their like feelings and stuff. And so Matthew at the moment um, is learning. He's learning to communicate. He's doing this by taking our hand and taking us to the place that he wants, or bringing things to us, um, or coming to us with kind of like say things. So for like example, he will bring me say this remote control for the TV and hand it to me, or it might be his like say tablet, and then I have to guess what he wants, and I will say no, you need to use my finger like on like the iPad. Now when it's on the TV, it's much more harder. What we want is for him to use a device where you might press on the picture. So, say it's a drink, and the device, like the tablet, would say drink, or like Ribena, or like Baby Shark, or the Night Garden, or Biscuit. Um, so, we are waiting for him to go to school and to talk to them and to talk to a speech and language who will actually see us, because we haven't seen one for like months, and this was even before the lockdown, which was absolutely useless. And so my background is in care. In like special needs, I used to work as a director of like my own company, working with like young adults with autism, doing a personalized like a day program. So like getting them to say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. So like for example, it was what they wanted to do, but like also what they needed to do, because our kids will grow up. Yeah, Matthew will grow up to be a like adult, and sometimes it takes years um, for people on the spectrum to understand. So like at the moment, Matthew's understanding. I think that he does understand a lot through what he understands. I have to look at his behavior and stuff like that um, in order to know like whether he understands or not. And sometimes that's really really difficult. But there are kind of like signs that he does. But yeah, he doesn't. He's not like say Rebecca, whereby she will say that she understands, or you can ask her to do something and she will. Like with Matthew, because of the autism, Um, Things like processing can take a very long time. Sensory like overload. With autism, you usually get what was it? Sensory, like issues, and that because it's a sensory processing disorder. Um, so with kind of like communication, we have a routine. We do. It's a very natural routine. So like Matthew will get up around about 7:30, maybe later. Sometimes if we are lucky, it might be like 9 o'clock, but that's rare. He can be up from like at 5:30. He will just wake up and then that's it. He's awake, and I know there's a lot of parents who will be watching this, who will be going, "Yep," or maybe you are like a new parent, who thinking, maybe my son or daughter may have autism. No, there's certainly kind of like some signs, but the professionals are not like, yeah, saying, oh, well, they will grow out of it. Oh, they just delayed a little bit. It's okay. They will catch up. And the chances are that, it might be that. But, I have, like, as I say, twins. Rebecca is not autistic, we don't think. Certainly, within girls, it's much more harder, but to kind of to diagnose. However, I can't really see it myself. Um, but with Matthew, we knew from probably around about like I don't know, like maybe like 10 months, just like his obsessions and that. So like he would get things and he would be really into things. And people may say that, oh well, that's just kids like exploring. But then I would look at Rebecca and she would be trying to play with it when Matthew was intensely, kind of looking and going like this and kind of and then going like this and really intensely, and he still does that to this like a day. So yeah, but I mean other things have changed with Matt. His eating. He used to love eating all kind of like things from ready break to sandwiches. But then he came what ran about like 18 months, and he started to push things away and we was told to keep on trying, and so we did. He lost weight, and then there was a whole issue around his weight, and that he was still on like I say formula until he was around about 2, I think. And then um, we kind of said, okay, well, no, this is like really hard. We're gonna have to just just do cow's milk, and we done it, and we still had the formula like in the background, so just in case, like maybe just one or very weak. But to be honest with you, we didn't really use it. So I think he stopped taking the formula when he was around about 2.5, because I wanted him off it before he was 3. Now to this day, he still has a baby bottle. Um, a funny thing, I've been trying to get him off it. We've been using all kinds of beakers and a different kind of, I say, bottles and that. And yeah, it's hard. Um, Speaking to other parents and speaking to like people who actually understand autism, so like professionals, like at his new like a school has said he can bring the baby bottle in. What they will do is offer him like drinks with within see, normally they would have a range of cups and that, but we have to provide maybe the range of kind of beakers. So I'm gonna like buy a whole say bunch, probably spend a fortune on kind of as a gets maybe go to order some off at eBay or something cheaply if I can. But I really want to get him off it just because of his teeth and stuff. And it's really hard. It's much more harder. For him, it's like a dummy. And Rebecca will see him, and then she wants a baby bottle, and she's like, "I want a baby bottle," and it's like, "No, well, you're not a baby now. No, what was it? You won't be able to use a baby bottle when you go to school. Matthew doesn't really under. It's so hard. Like, how do you explain that your brother doesn't understand? Because she doesn't. She does understand, but then it's hard to explain to her about the autism. Like when she's older, um, no, it's it's hard. Like I don't I don't know how would you explain it? Leave me a comment later down below. But like as you can see, I'm really tired. Every evening, around about like 9, I get kind of tired. And I just really go to sleep and stuff. But I end up watching YouTube and and doing stuff. So Matthew's communication he's doing really well. So that's good. And he's going to be getting to a special needs like us all, where fingers crossed, they will help him with his communication. Um, Matthew is a 4-year-old, a boy. He is getting like a very boisterous now. He's certainly showing his emotions, happy emotions, not so happy, and really angry emotions. When he can't get his own way. When something doesn't go his way, he will fly off the handle, and that can be stamping his feet. It's a little bit like a 2-year-old. So if you have a 2-year-old, it's a little bit like that. And we had it with Rebecca when she was about 2.5, 3. But now she's really good. No, we don't have any tantrums. She just gets upset and like cries. So yeah, we're going through that bit with her. So she's kind of learned that actually, mummy and daddy doesn't really make much a fuss of me when I'm stamping my feet and shouting and stuff. So I will cry, and then they give me a hug, and then I can get my way because I'm so cute. Yeah, right. Now she is. She's very clever, and I do think that no, sometimes you just have to choose your battles with your kids. Now I don't know about you. I'm very kind of like I'm quite laid back, but there are certain kind of rules in our house which I expect like both of them to kind of follow, and that is no. With Matthew, no saying please and thank you. It's much more harder. Through WhatsApp, I do think that when he's a bit older, please and thank you, that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah. Um, so how are you all feeling about going back to school? Like with the virus out there and all the TV, the media. No, it's hard. Um, no, there was a case that there's a case in the no there was a case in the school in like Scotland. What was it? Oh no, we must all panic again so that our children don't get the education that they deserve, and they do deserve a like education. Uh, I could go on. I've got my own feelings and my own kind of views on like the whole kind of was it kind of virus. And no, I wear a mask. I don't like them. but I do wear them, and I wear them properly. Like, I don't wear them just like here, it's like up here. Sometimes I can't bloody see because they're up here. But the truth um, is that should we kind of see this as normal now? And what was that? I have got another channel which I'll probably do a new video about, but I don't like accept that no, this is normal. This is not normal. This is never going to be normal. Um, just watching this on YouTube says this is not a mask. No, it's worse than that. And the like advert um from a business, which I won't say, but they basically said, like people wearing a mask is it's not a mask. It's normal. It's so that we can go out and see friends, we can eat in places, and blah blah blah. And this is true. What is it? We can. I can go shopping. I went shopping today. Um, and yes, you do feel safer. However, it's not normal. It's not the way that this world should be. Now, I could go on, but no, we all have to make a decision on how we kind of like say face this. No, and for us as a family, we take the necessary precautions. Now, with Matthew, going to his special needs, like I saw, there's only going to be round about what 5 or 6 or like 8 kids plus their teachers. I think they got three teachers, and then they got some LSAs, teaching assistants as it's called now. And Rebecca, her class is going to be much more bigger, probably around about like 20 kids, and that. So yeah, and it can be kind of like a whirling kind of thought of mixing together. I'm not going to be there, and that coming home. Well, when they come home, this is what's going to happen. Um, for one, they come home, they get out of their school uniform. This or like Rebecca's got 2 uniforms coming. Plus, I'm gonna get her a uniform which has got no logo, and now it's gonna go straight into the wash. Yeah, hands are gonna be sanitized before they even come through the door. And then what was it? Get them changed out of their clothes into something more comfy, and then we can play, have dinner, whatever. No bath. I'm not gonna like go OTT, but I probably will have more. Um, the trouble with more baths. What I found with mine is that they suffer from like eczema and that. So yeah, it just we can just go a bit overboard. Like, oh well, it lives on the hair, it lives on your clothes and everything. And to be honest with you guys, I'm sick and tired of the whole thing. Let me know in the comments. Like, yes, I understand it's really sadly, and no, I don't. What was it? I don't know whether I've had this virus or not. I mean, when Rebecca was like sent home that time, after a few days, I felt a bit, and it took me a while to get kind of better. So I don't know. I have no idea. But we are coming into also kind of like the whole, cold season and flu and that. I'm gonna get my flu a vaccination because I'm a type 2 diabetic, and there's another sort of so gonna get that. Still wear my mask. Still wash my hands and stuff, and just enjoy life. And also enjoy the fact that the kids will be going back to school. well, starting, in our case, and I can get a few hours rest, which will be very, very nice. So I can decorate this place. Was I got huge, huge kind of projects, whereby I'm going to be, painting. What was it? Rooms. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to be like baking or cooking. So watch out for those videos. I'm also going to be uploading more videos that are showing you what we are doing. What, because even though I love sitting down and talking to you like this, and sometimes it's a ramble. Um, we may talk about like autism and going to school and stuff. But sometimes we do talk about like other kind of stuff as well, which is going on in the world and which affect like every single one of us. So yeah. So anyway, people, thank you for watching. Please, if you got like anything to say, please let me know down in the comments. Like, are you sending your kids to school? Are you worried about it? Um, Like, are your kids going to wear a mask? Um, do you think it's a good idea? For Matthew, I can't see that. I can't see like the kids and or even the teachers wearing masks in his school, because it's special needs and you're dealing with children with autism. I just can't see it. But with Rebecca, she's already saying, "Mummy, I want a mask. I want a Peppa Pig or I want a Frozen mask." And she's seeing it like as because she's seen other kids with, Mickey Mouse masks and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, this is fun." But it can mess with your head as well. So, and I don't think that she will be able to wear it for the full 6 hours. I can't even wear mine for like 2 hours. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, nearly 30 minutes. So, yeah, give us a thumbs up. Um, Tell me what you want to see more of, and that. And I will see you in the next video, which I don't know when it will be. In the next few days, maybe a week. Um, got a new channel coming out in September. It will be what was it, like, probably if it's not in the link, I will be doing another video on it to tell you all about that. So watch out for that one. Take care. Bye for now.